question that we're often asked is how quickly can culture impact performance? And it's a very relevant question, I think, for many leaders who may not be in role for more than 2, 3, 4 years. And they want to know that if they do invest in culture, they're going to get some benefits themselves, not only the people who succeed them. So we've put a lot of effort into making sure that our clients can demonstrate short-term results as well as long-term results in the work that they do. And we've come up with a way of doing that I think is worth sharing, which is to chunk down your culture efforts and pick one or two behaviors and get those really right and embedded in the culture before you move on to the next. So a question that we like to ask is, if there was one behavior that you would love to see as a pattern, as a norm, as a habit throughout all of your organization or throughout all the leaders of your organization, that would impact what you're trying to achieve, would impact the goals that you're trying to achieve, the strategy you're trying to implement, what would that behavior be? And it comes up with people come up with great answers. So we have a client who said, our people are so internal, I just want them to become super aware of what the competition is doing and really start to be externally orientated in terms of how they think about how they present themselves and make decisions on pricing and all sorts of things in the market. So we took external orientation, but we particularly took the element of external orientation that relates to understanding the competition. And as a result of that work, they were able to see results in that same year because they became conscious in a way that they weren't previously. Another example would be to take a piece about just learning how to talk about mistakes. Imagine if you were in meetings where people were never saying what wasn't working. So you're not able to anticipate future risks or deal with current risks. Imagine just taking that one behavior and working on embedding with rituals and habits where people get used to talking about what hasn't quite gone right and what they're worried might not go right in the future. That behavior alone can help you to avoid a lot of the major risks that might impact on your performance and learn very quickly from the ones that have been made in the past. So just taking a behavior, going, which is the behavior we want to take, and then using all the techniques that we have in walking the talk to actually embed that one pattern of behavior. We're now very confident to say that you can impact on performance within a year if you do that. So that would be the approach that we encourage you to take.